When Pearl Harbor was bombed, young Japanese Americans, like all young Americans, rushed to their draft board to volunteer to fight for our country. That act of patriotism was answered with a slap in the face. We were denied service. They even took the word citizen away from us and imprisoned them for a whole year. And then the government realized that there is a wartime manpower shortage. And as suddenly as they rounded us up, they opened up the military for service by young Japanese Americans. It was totally irrational. But the amazing thing is that thousands of young Japanese American men and women again put on the same uniform as that of our guards to fight for this country. They were put into a segregated all-Japanese American unit and sent to the battlefields of Europe. And they threw themselves into it. There's one battle that illustrates that. It was a battle for the Gothic Line. The Germans were embedded in this rocky hillside in impregnable caves, and they were stalemated. But the men of the 442nd came up with a unique but dangerous idea. The Germans thought an attack from the backside would be impossible. The men of the 442nd decided to do the impossible. On a dark, moonless night, they began scaling that rock wall, a drop of more than 1,000 feet. In the darkness, some lost their handhold or their footing, and they fell to their death in the ravine below. They all fell silently. Not a single one cried out so as not to give their position away. The men climbed for 8 hours straight, and as soon as light broke, they attacked. The Germans were surprised, and they broke the Gothic Line. A 6-month stalemate was broken by the 442nd in 32 minutes. The 442nd returned to the United States as the most decorated unit of the entire Second World War. They were greeted back by President Truman, who said to them, "You fought not only the enemy, but prejudice, and you won."